Alright, so this is a battle port between the Chaos Warriors and the Chaos Dwarves. It's 3,000 points. It was the tournament, the last tournament I went to. I think it was not Grail Quest, but Southern Assault. I think this was game 4, I think it was, and going against them. Quite a surprise to go against Chaos Dwarves, but it was a beautifully painted Chaos Dwarf player army, I tell you that much. Up until now, I've been having some spotty luck with my dice. So here we go. This is actually the bottom of turn 2, and this is him charging. He's got I think his Kadai Destroyer charges my Exalted Hero, and I've already moved up my units to try to block off his units. I got a Hound unit in base contact with Bull Centaurs. They're going to die real quick. Here's his left, closer to the left center, and there's a unit of Goblin Archers, Kadai Destroyer. He's already in close combat with my Exalted Hero because I pushed him out there because I was pretty sure the Exalted Hero should hold him. I also did the same thing with the Demon Prince of Nurgle. It has a 2+ ward save against Flaming, so that's perfect to go against the Kadai Destroyer. But my dice rolls hate me, so didn't really work out that well for him. Here's his center. Pretty much all of his characters in there. His BSB, his Lord, Goblin Archers in front of that, and a Doomfire rocket launcher, I think it is called, with big old blast template, strength 5. Here's my center, chariots, Marauder Horseman, and a Hound unit. And on the right, you have a chariot, and next to the chariot is a Chimera. So here's my center, and there's my Exalted Hero locked in with the Kadai Destroyer. You see on the far left side, these sorcerers going around the back, and now my warriors are exposed to a frontal charge from Bull Centaurs. This is the first time I've ever played against Bull Centaurs. And here's my Demon Prince. He's taking another wound, and he can't roll a 2+ ward save to save his life. And for some reason, Kadai does not care that he has the Mark of Nurgle. So yeah, my Demon Prince wants to charge that flank of his main unit. He needs a 7, and that'll be cool if it happens because I'll be able to take this game out within turn 2. Over here, here's another look at the Exalted Hero locked in close combat. The Hail Cannon is kind of sitting there because he failed to hit his main unit, because I kind of wanted to soften his main unit up before I actually got over there, and he misses the shot. Thank goodness he didn't blow himself up, right? And here's another picture of my sorcerers moving around the left flank. I want to get back in the back and do some movement shenanigans. I want to keep his units a little closer to me, not so spread out. And I think that's one of his problems that he did make. His units were too far spread out. And there's the warriors getting hit by the Kadai. The Bull Centaurs. And back in the back, there's the sorcerers. And here's another picture of the Exalted Hero. I moved the chariots back past him because I probably should have charged the chariots. And here's the Exalted Hero holding up the Kadai Destroyer. He's still holding on to that one. He still got one wound on him. The chariots move past him. My charges on the right side is Chimera, Chariot, Chimera, Rocket Battery. Demon Prince fails his charge. He needed a 7. He got a 6. It would have been a great victory really quickly had he actually jumped in there and started challenging guys and really getting in there, stomping some stuff out. It would have been a lot faster game. But it didn't happen that way. So you've got chariots, impact hits, all this stuff going into those front units, and this is what happens. He refaces his main unit in his turn. He really doesn't have anything else to do because he put all of his eggs in the shooting basket. So that's what happens. And in his turn, he doesn't really do much. And you see how everything's facing that way. My chariots move past him. Well, they were sitting right next to him. My Exalted Hero still holding on to dear life. He can't roll a 2. He can't roll a 1 and then a 3 to save his life, and so he takes another wound. He doesn't lose close combat, but it's a tied close combat, and he'll tie himself out until he dies. So that's what happens when you put too much trust into one model. Back here in the back, there's my sorcerers moving around. They casted Exequence on that unit. His guys, it was my turn that I did that. And it might have been, I don't know when it was exactly. Yeah, that was my turn. And then I move up this way like this. Um, by this time, it's about to go away, the sequence. And here's my charges in that turn. My chariots both roll like a 10 or 11. The demon prince flies over there. He rolls an 11. The other chariot rolls like a 6 or 7, and this is a massive combat. All right, in my close combat turn, he actually turns and faces. After killing my demon prince that can't roll a 2, and he's gonna face the back end of my unit, but I take that unit apart pretty badly. His main unit, but they're stubborn because he has a special banner of slavery or something like that, and he charges the rear of the chariot. This is a very convoluted close combat. There's a lot of stuff going on. That chimera in the back there is actually in close combat with a engineer, and this ends up bad for him because he ends up not killing that chariot. I think he does 3 wounds against the chariot, but he can kill a demon prince, right? I don't know. And he's going to end up crumbling. And the bull centaurs kill the warriors. The warriors, I thought they would at least do 1 or 2 wounds against the bull centaurs. They didn't even do that. That sucked. But what can you do, right? The dice hate you, the dice hate you. And here's the Hell Cannon. He's moved up a little bit, trying to get involved with the Kadai. And he's going to push himself up there really slowly. This game's starting to go into in my way now. Lost the Demon Prince, that was a big loss. And then over here, the Kadai Destroyer he doesn't do any wounds to the chariot, which is hilarious. And then, as you can see, his unit is massively depleted. So that's going well. The engineer in the back dies. The Kadai turns around after killing the Exalted Hero. He put up a good fight. But with his last bit of breath, he puts a wound on the Kadai. Yes, with my last breath, I spit at my other chariot attempts to charge, and he flees, so they're getting away. But here is him picking up the Kadai Destroyer because he's going to crumble from close combat resolution after I killed his general, his BSB. So at this point, I got the game in the bag, and he crumbles, and that guy dies. It might have been that he charged the Demon Prince. He charged the Demon Prince. Either the Demon Prince killed him or the Crumble killed him, one of the two. But I know the Kadai is dead, so that's a hooray! He's dead. And the goblins turn around and shoot the chariot. So that was the last unit that I actually lost in this battle. So it was a good battle. It was a solid victory. It wasn't a major victory, but here are the things that I recognized about the Chaos Dwarves, and this is something I've noticed over the years with them. They're not a complete book. That's the biggest problem. And with an army like mine, if you can't grab a hold of the monsters, they're going to get you. The Kadai Destroyers are not fast enough to keep up with Chimera or Demon Princes that fly. So if you like this battle report, subscribe and comment, please. If you don't like my opinions of the Chaos Dwarves, then to hell with you. I do enjoy it when people comment, even if it's just a critique. So, and I usually will take full advantage of those critiques. So, please comment.